reasons why I might be that guy. I mean, I got, I said a prayer. I said a prayer. This was for somebody else. I said it out loud outside for the first time at night. And as soon as I said Jesus, God, and Holy Spirit, it missed it on my glasses. And there was a 5% chance of rain. I went home and looked it up. And I celebrated because that happened to me. It was a miracle. And I was praying for somebody that was really sick and dying. And because I did that. And then I went home and I celebrated. And after I celebrated, it rained for like 45 minutes or an hour after that. And it wasn't even supposed to rain. There was a 5% chance of rain that day. And it just rained for a long time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like a normal thing, And then one time I'm reading this thing and I'm watching this video. It's a 2-minute video about God. I hadn't watched any other videos on God that day, I don't think. I can't remember, but it was something about his name or something. It was a long name. And I was like, you know what? I was thinking inside my head, I don't think he likes that name, right? As soon as I did that, as soon as I said that, it starts downpouring, raining, right? It's just nuts. I mean, just wild to think about, And then, of course, one time I was working on crops, right? And we were breathing out the crops and outside, and because there was no clouds in the sky, we were confident it wasn't going to rain. So I said, well, the only way it's going to rain is if I was to do a rain dance right now, right? And as soon as I get done saying that, a minute, 2 minutes later, whatever, the cloud comes out of nowhere, starts raining it just rained enough to ruin the crops. So we lost out on that crop that year because of that rain. It was horrible. It was a CBD hemp trial we were doing, and we lost everything because of that. Because it caused mold. So it's not like I wanted it to happen. I just accidentally said the word rain dance, and then next thing you know, that's what happens. So then I'm doing a policy. This is, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, and it's storming outside and stuff like that, and I'm going over a policy, life policy, accidental death benefit or whatever, $50,000 or whatever, and I said, it'll pay out if lightning strikes, right? Well, I said that, and a minute or two later, lightning struck right behind my head about a foot away. You know what I mean? So, and it shocked everybody else in the building except for me. And the guy was in shock because I just said lightning, and there was like a piece of metal off the building or something, and it struck the piece of metal. It was nuts. I mean, there's several things that have to do with water, have to do with rain and stuff like that that's happened. There's a lot more. There's probably I don't know, several other things, but I'm just gonna mention those for now. I think those are pretty interesting. And then one time I didn't say a word for 5 or 10 minutes, right? And I just got done reading the Bible, and as soon as I went to say a word, I didn't even finish the word. I don't even remember what the word was. But as soon as the word started coming out of my mouth, a huge lightning bolt struck, just as I was saying the word lightning. I mean, saying a word. I hadn't said a word in 5 or 10 minutes. So I thought that was wild. That's pretty wild. And then, there's this thing where I said the storm prayer, right? And I felt the cold come over me. I thought the prayer worked. So I sent it to one other person. And that one other person had a tornado show up in his backyard, you know, on the water. So he was able to see it. It was right on the water. It was a water spout. And about 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, after I sent this one person the prayer, so you know, God's saying hi to me, I guess. I mean, I don't know what that means and all that, you know. But there's something going on there for sure. Anyways, get some.